Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and there's been some huge changes on the PTR. Now, I am in my hotel room at BlizzCon because this is how I roll. Anyway, what we're going to do is take a look at the Mercy and the Ana changes and some of the new Overwatch League skins that have been announced. So the first thing we've got here is Mercy. This is Resurrect. Cast time increased from 0 seconds to 1.75 seconds. Mercy's movement speed is now reduced by 75%, while casting can now be interrupted when Mercy is knocked back, stunned, or hacked. And also there's a change to Valkyrie as well. Valkyrie, when activated, Resurrection no longer has a cast time. So it's kind of the old Valkyrie just sort of remains the same, the Resurrection does with that. Now the dev comments on this are pretty funky. Developer comments, we feel that Mercy's recent rework has been successful, but her Resurrect ability still feels too strong and frustrating to play against. Now that it has a cast time, there is more room for enemies to counter her ability. However, casting Resurrect happens instantly when Valkyrie is active. This should make her feel powerful when she transforms on the battlefield. Now, how does this actually translate into what's going on? Well, if we look here in the training range, notice that bot has been killed. Like, he's dead. I can res him. Watch the res. There you go. I cannot move very fast because obviously there's a 75% movement speed reduction when I'm doing it, but there is a 1.75 second cooldown on the, well, cast time on the ability. And you'll notice here as well, I pop Valkyrie and I can instantly res the target. This is really huge. This is the way I didn't expect them to go with Mercy. I thought what they were going to do is keep res the same, so it was the instant sort of cast ability, but you came back with much reduced health. But it looks like what they want to do is introduce a little bit of I don't know, more of a tactical aspect into the Mercy play when she's looking to res instead of her just sort of flying in and dropping the res. The fact is, though, res is a core ability for this hero. It's never going to go anywhere. This might not be the final version of it. I mean, Jeff has even said in the forums, you know, they're going to probably need quite a few iterations to get this correct, but you can see the path they're taking this down now. Also, as well, just for science, I wanted to make sure that taking damage doesn't interrupt the cast time, and it doesn't, but being stunned does. And as we know, there are a lot of heroes in the game that can put crowd control effects on you that can stun you. So Mercy, you can prevent her from rezzing. If, like, for example, if you were McCree, this is the easy one, you could just straight up throw a flashbang, well, into her face, and she's not going to be able to cast the res if you see her casting the res. Like, you see there, it's, I don't know, this actually might be a really good change, but again, it's very hard to see this, test it on PTR because, well, it's PTR. This is going to have to get pushed to live, which I presume it will. Now, the other change we've got is Ana. Now, this one's a pretty simple change, to be fair. This is just straight up, Ana does more damage. Ana now does 70 damage instead of 60 per shot. And the developer comments on this is Ana has been outshined by other supports, so basically we want to make her a bit more nasty, a bit harder to kill. This is interesting, I think. I think Ana's biggest problem is generally barriers. She can't really fire through them, so that causes some problems. But still, Ana's getting buffed. This is good news all around. So, yeah, these are the biggest changes right now on the PTR. There is also talk as well of possible Hanzo stuff coming out. If you read into forum posts that came out a couple of days ago, things about his scatter arrow could possibly be looked at. But the thing is, Mercy is losing power here. I've got to stress that. But will she still retain her fun new playstyle? I think she kind of will, but it's going to be, well, I mean, I'm just basically guessing at this point because we need to test her actually in a live environment. Ana, though, is good. However, we've got new stuff as well. We've got this thing. This is the London Spitfire. Now, a bit of a disclaimer here. I'm kind of involved with this. Not, well, I guess not involved, but you'll see some videos that are going to come out which are going to be pretty funny. So, yeah, that's going to be a good one to look forward to. But they have got a beautiful logo and a beautiful, beautiful Tracer skin. I mean, look at this skin. It's just, like, you know, primary color swap again, but look at that. Well, I guess a primary skin, standard skin, color swap, recolor, whatever you want to call it, but it's the, like, turquoise blue of Cloud9, and then you've got orange going through it, and then like a darker blue. It's a really nice logo, I think that is. It actually looks like a football team logo, like a soccer logo. It actually looks more like a, you know what, it looks more like an MLG logo, that does, than like a traditional, like, English Premier League logo. I don't know, some of the modern logos kind of look like that. I guess the Premier League's logo itself looks a bit modern these days anyway, but it's a very nice looking skin, that is. And I want to show you something else as well, guys, which is also a fantastic looking skin. It's like we're getting spoiled with these Overwatch League skins now. This is the Dallas Outlaws. The Houston Outlaws. Probably going to get destroyed for calling them the Dallas. Are they Dallas, actually? I don't know. Oh, God. No, it's Houston. It clearly says it on the screen there. This is because I'm working on my laptop, ladies and gentlemen, and it's too small for me to see. The Houston Outlaws. Look at their logo. That's really cool, that logo. It's got the two revolvers there, the two peacekeepers of McCree. Then you've kind of got, it looks like a, is that like a bison head or like a cattle head? And then you've got the the star, the Lone Star for Texas. It's awesome. And then the colour scheme of that is mental as well. Look at that. It looks really, really good. And obviously, McCree is the mascot as well. It makes sense, doesn't it? So there you go, guys. There'll probably be more announcements coming out in the next couple of days about this stuff. There'll be more stuff going on. Like I said, there'll be some interesting stuff. You'll see me, some funky videos going on. And yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below, guys. I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. And I should probably go to bed, actually. Good night.